Alright, so this is tape number 2 for unbinding, this time with Hitman. So, I'm just putting back the slip to remove it. Anyway, okay, so this is Hitman Volume 4. The first thing to know about unbinding is that it's generally straightforward and pretty easy, but sometimes you get a hard manga like Kana, which is very hard because it has what I call a paper binding, which means that for every page there's every page is connected to another on the other side of manga, so it's connected with a paper, so obviously you need to cut it or rip it manually because there's no glue binding them together. But that's not the case for Hitman, and I was showing volume 4 because I think this inside cover slip is awesome. So anyway, first things first, Hitman volume 3. Also, obviously, removing the slip because you don't want that to in a microwave. Always use a plate. It's very important, or else you can burn your pages. And your microwave must have a rotating plate. So let's start. I have it set on high. I use it for 1 minute 30, so we'll just wait, it's not very long. Can go up to 2 minutes, but I prefer at 1:30. Anyway, it depends on the manga, some are bigger than others, so Hitman's a pretty fat one, so 2 minutes wouldn't damage it in any way. So, pretty much just gonna wait or maybe read some Hitman 4 in the meantime. And there's a special chapter arc, 3 chapters long in volume 4. So hopefully we'll get to that pretty quickly, which is probably in a few months actually, but anyway. Okay, 10 seconds left, so that should be, we should start soon. Alright. So we'll take this quickly. So I want to show this very easily. So I'm just gonna take the plate over there. First thing you want to do is remove the cover. This is very easy. Since the glue, just remove everything away. The glue is completely melt, so it comes off like magic. So let's just put it aside, and then you have you have every page, which are stuck by a little bit of glue, not much. So basically this is very easy, just remove them one by one. Pretty out at first, so just pay attention to that. Takes a little while. Go one by one and make sure to keep your focus to avoid mixing up the pages. Well, Hitman is in French, so that's pretty simple for me. But for example, if you're buying a Japanese manga and you don't know Japanese, well, you can afford to get mixed up. one chapter down. Obviously, it's important to have plenty of space so you don't get cramped up. There's a reference to characters in Volume 2. Interesting. The arcs seem to cross over a bit. I'm not gonna say which, you're gonna find out on your own. Pretty close to being half done. You can see this is very easy. There's very little difficulty involved when it comes to manga unbinding, unless, for example, you have pages that are stuck to one another. In that case, you go more carefully, or you end up having rip marks or rip marks. So obviously, microwaving makes the whole thing very easy, very easy. But you need to do this very fast because obviously glue melts, but obviously it can cool down and it will cool down. So you do it as fast as you can, but pay attention not to rush too much and rip a page by accident. Like a fight on the chapter, which is obviously expected of a manga called Hitman Unbinding. Oh yes. One thing I should mention is that pages of the volume will become big and warp a bit. French undulate. This is very normal, so it feels bigger than it should. But after it cools down, this goes back to normal. So there's nothing permanent. Although I have a trick black. This one's harder. Okay. end, so this takes a bit more strength. Because the glue cooled down a bit, but this is still pretty simple, so just push one side. At the same, both sides at the same time, which makes for a very easy split. And all done. The rest are just advertisement. I'm gonna do them for a good meter. Not really necessary. I'll leave this one out because it's sticky. So let's just make them all straight. And we'll just put it like this. You're wondering why I'm doing this? It's because I'm using a dictionary to flatten them out, and I leave them out something like 30 minutes, 1 hour, and I pick them back up and everything's completely flat again. So that's pretty much it. This is manga unbinding, and it ain't much more difficult than that.